It's September 13th, 2021. It's the first day of school in New York City. I was watching, I walked Nucci to school, put him in for his first day, as I always do. Tia for 75 decided today to take off from work and actually walk up. I don't know why. He's never en route with us. In fact, I cross the street and I walk in front of NYPD every morning when I do throughout the school year, and it's always just me and my son. But today, for some reason, he took off and showed up for I don't know what, I'm assuming a cameo. He likes to pretend he's more important than he really is. So that happened in Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361. It's on NYPD 111 Precinct surveillance photo. Then there is, I saw today when I got back, before Linda got up and came running into the living room like an asshole to hog the television, there was, a first day of school, there was a mention of something in New Jersey, Patterson, New Jersey to be, I think it was Patterson, New Jersey to be specific, called an international high school. I'm like, an international high school? I've never even heard of such a thing. And so I have no idea if there's any in New York City, like in the New York City school system. There's definitely not one in Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361 in Queens, that I'm aware of or that anybody even mentioned. But I will say that the one in Patterson, New Jersey, just so all of the 50 stripes and stars like states are aware in neighboring concerns, they were advertising their international student class that they were educating in New Jersey. They looked like Maria MURZA, the one that's on document as major war crimes that I grew up across the street from with Michael MURZA and Alice MURZA, and that whole disgusting arrangement for whatever reason. I see a whole lot of that, and then some really obnoxious mayor along the same epigenetic line. So it seems like it's an international high school that opened up in the state of New Jersey without consent of the state of New York, since I'm in Queens and I wasn't asked anything. And it only caters to an epigenetic that is so delineated from my own. And it causes, for me, high amounts of anxiety and concern based on, in 1970, century 19, decade 7, year 8, there were some of me, or cousin, like few, like they were dwindling down. There was a lot. The whole neighborhood here was all like Italian, Polish, German, that kind of thing. And then Northern Italian. And then all of a sudden, Bayside started going downhill, became all Korean. And then now it's turning into epigenetic of like a coffee latte color. All in 4 decades. That's been the turnover. I'm a little confused as to who is in charge of the demographics and the influx of disease that keeps coming in and out on the city line with my people completely disappearing. I found one of me yesterday, really handsome, tall gentleman, but he's got fused discs in his back and he's can't even work, or he's on disability or whatever, and he's going for major surgeries. I'm like, Jesus, talk about not getting to you in time and fixing the weather pattern. So that's a concern. So I don't understand, how do you open up these international high schools and invite other countrymen over Don't you have to have some kind of approval for that? And at what level is that approval? And why is it one international high school? And what are they like the epicenter of epigenetic problems that then set the course in like a early stages without anybody else knowing? Because that's what it feels like. Star 1978, star 8378, Nicole Cattaruzza. It was on New York City broadcast. I have a Verizon box and service going to the TV. So whatever they broadcast this morning, September 13th, 2021, that they wanted me to make mention of, I'm making mention of it. So it's Earth, solar system, Milky Way, universe, galaxy is broken. They also are doing a gigantic push in New York for the same epigenetic going to that they were advertising on that international high school. They're the same disgusting group is also pushing for large medical practices on the broken humans as they completely disallow the weather pattern in New York to get fixed, just so they have it's over nursing. It's disgusting. They all pushed that they wanted these careers, and then they won't let the actual physicians with physics do what they need to for the environment around the body, because it's almost like they're like, but we prepared for these careers, and then they're going to lose their whatever. Doesn't work that way, but that's just the level of human that I'm trapped amongst and can't get out of. We'll leave it there for now.